It's time for today's Legal Minute with the Law Office of Cooley Share in Springfield. Today we're joined by attorney Sean Willis. We're talking about specialized education. Now, if a parent has a child and they're thinking their child might need some special education, what do they do for their child?
Well, what everybody should really understand is that every school-age child in Massachusetts is entitled to a free and appropriate education, regardless of whether or not they have a disability. And the law puts the onus on the school districts to identify any child that might have a learning disability, and then identify what services or accommodations might be necessary to provide that student to basically level the playing field. So if a parent is concerned that their student has some type of learning disability, they should let the school district know immediately and request an evaluation. And they should do that in writing, because they'll be required to sign a consent form as well.
Now, I can only imagine it's a lot of extra time that goes into this. Whose dime is it on? Who's paying for something like this?
Well, actually, the school districts are mandated to perform the evaluation within 30 days, and the cost is put on them. Now, if the parents ultimately disagree with the evaluation performed by the school, they can then also request an independent evaluation on their own. But whether or not they're required to pay for some of that independent or the entire thing would depend basically on their income, and the state regulations have a sort of a sliding scale that's income based.
Really? Now, going forward, the evaluations have been completed. What happens next for the schools, for the parents and all that?
The very next thing the school has to do is put together a special education team for that student. Generally, it's made up of school personnel, teachers, clinical professionals within the school district, and of course the parents. The parents are not only entitled to participate, the school is actually required to provide the parents prior notice of the meeting and provide them with any materials that are going to be considered by the team.
And a lot of these topics, it's difficult for people to get the ball rolling on, so they can contact you if they have any questions.
Of course.
And thank you so much for stopping by. That's your Legal Minute. For more information, call 413-781-0750 or visit them online, cooleyshare.com.